What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of May. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, first half of May. Any love messages for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, first half of May. Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Cups in the reverse. That's great. Okay, the Six of Swords in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Scorpio, some of you are really taking the leap here, maybe into something very committed. The Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. I feel like maybe those of you who've been single no more. Okay, you could be dealing with someone at a distance and it's like, I'm ready to take the plunge, I'm ready to take the leap. So you could be traveling to them, they could be traveling to you. I also see with the Six of Swords, you're maybe moving into smoother times for yourself. Maybe you've had a bit of a rough ride. Maybe in singlehood, you've been a bit disappointed. I mean, the Four of Cups here is in the reverse, which means you could have been experiencing a bit of a lack of fulfillment for a while, maybe a bit of apathy when it comes to love and dating, or maybe in the current situation that you're dealing with, maybe there has been a bit of that, but now there's a decision and it's moving into a better time. It's moving into calmer waters. There's a rebalancing going on with the Six of Pentacles. I mean, this is about someone really wanting to be generous with you, financially, emotionally, all of that. And yeah, this is really, it's like leaping into the unknown. So letting go of the past, letting go of disappointment. You know, Four of Cups in the reverse, you could have previously been dealing with some issues that you were having around feeling emotionally rejected or feeling like you were investing in situations where you weren't getting the return. Maybe you feel like you had a past where you were getting sort of breadcrumbs or just, yeah, not fulfilling situations. But I'm really liking this for you, Scorpio. Let me see about the Fool. We've got Aquarius energy with the Fool. The Star, amazing. Well, some of you are dealing with an Aquarius because we've got double Aquarius energy there. But this is about leaping towards hopes and wishes. Okay, so hopes and wishes fulfilled. It's also a revival and a renewal energy. So like I said, I think if things have been a bit lackluster or disappointing, it's like a new start for you and it's looking really good. I have Page of Pentacles and the World as I said that. Okay, so this is an offer, an opportunity coming in. It's like a new cycle for you. There's a sense of accomplishment here. Again, a card about travel and distance. So even if this person's not at a distance, you could be deciding that you want to do some travel together, and maybe go towards, you know, what you both really enjoy and your hopes and wishes. Maybe you're both very aligned. You want the same things and there's this sense of let's do it. Let's go towards that. I mean, I have the Five of Cups coming up after the World. So this is actually exactly what I said. It's closing out the old. You know, Five of Cups is the spilt cups that you've been focused on for some time. You've been stuck a little bit in this old energy of like, I'm not fulfilled, I'm apathetic, things never work out, or there could have been a situation that really hurt or disappointed you. And maybe that's been impacting on your present, but I'm seeing you moving forward and closing that out now. And I think that this opportunity, it's like a revival for you. So it's actually really, really nice. Tell me one more about that Page of Pentacles. Yep, the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then I've got Eight of Pentacles in the upright as well. And the Knight of Swords in the upright. Someone's very much rushing things, rushing forward with you. They really want to put work and effort into the situation. Some of you, this is a person that you're connected to through your work or someone that actually wants to work with you. I did say that this could be a person where your interests are aligned and your passions are aligned. King of Wands is very passionate energy. So there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of attraction, but this could also be like collaboration. Maybe you're working together on a project, entrepreneurial energy with that King of Wands. Adventurous energy as well. So I really like that. But this is someone that wants to put a lot of effort into into you, Scorpio. And Knight of Swords is rushing. You could feel like this person's very impulsive. Like, let's do this, let's go. You know, I'm really getting that kind of an energy with the Fool card and the Knight of Swords. But I think you're taking it. You know what I mean? I think it's sort of feeling like it's the right time. You're ready for it. You're done kind of crying over spilt milk. The Five of Cups. No, I'm not giving you any hell about that. But, you know, it looks like you've been through a time. And the Two of Cups is on the table. So I think you may have been before a bit too focused on, like I said, what hasn't worked out. But there's a Two of Cups, okay, that's presenting. And then the Ten of Cups. So a Two of Cups that could turn into a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is family, happily ever after. It's building for the future. Now, for some of you, maybe you were building that with someone else. And there's a lot of pain connected to that. Okay, so that could be, again, why maybe for some time you've been a little bit focused on that, and maybe you had become a bit apathetic about love. But yeah, because I've got an Empress card in the reverse here. So there's someone that maybe you were hoping for that with, and it just didn't grow and expand the way that you had wanted it to, or it left you feeling somehow like an Empress in reverse. You could have felt like you invested a ton into that relationship, and it was a person that wasn't growing with you, or maybe you felt like you gave so much out of yourself that you lost yourself. That can be the Empress energy in the reverse as well. I think you've had to learn some lessons about self-worth and valuing yourself, because that's the Empress in the upright, you know. But you're coming out of that. Five of Pentacles in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and the Three of Swords. So there's a shift happening coming out of this sort of heartbreak, okay, hurt feelings. You could have gone through a separation, you know, and been feeling very disconnected, left out in the cold, lonely. But this is a positive shift, and it's very much connected to your destiny. Some of you have dealt with financial issues as a fallout to this X or breakdown that you've had. The Wheel of Fortune is also positive shifts in your finances. Maybe Nine of Pentacles, you've lost a bit. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, you could have someone coming in that's wanting to be very supportive with you, very generous with you, or build with you, work hard with you to, you know, build up again, and focusing on your hopes and wishes. Some of you, like I said, it could be a money-making opportunity. I'm still doing this as a love read, but I'm saying I could see you maybe collaborating with this person and working together. I think this is beautiful energy, Scorpio, seriously. Let's see what else. Yep, the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot card. Okay, so this is moving on and moving forward. So moving forward with someone that, you know, I feel you're connected to this person that you're taking the leap with, but, you know, you've only kind of established a foundation. It hasn't reached the Ten of Pentacles, right? But you're moving forward with them. Again, a card about distance and travel. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. This person wants to build on what you have, right, for the future. And I think the Seven of Pentacles also really refers to where you have invested and it wasn't worth your while. You're moving on from that and you're moving in a more positive direction. Okay, I really love that. I'm going to get you some Romance Angels and some Mystic Black Rose. What's this? Children, your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you, yes, children are in the mix here because the Empress card is in the reverse. For some of you, you're dealing with a person, maybe you wanted children and they didn't want children, right? Because that could be that energy. Or you were dealing with someone that had children and it didn't work out, or you had children with someone. Anyway, whatever, however it applies. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So the other thing I'm getting is that, because the Wheel of Fortune, this can be karmic cycles. It's the Wheel of Destiny. So I think you are shifting things for yourself by adopting a new approach. And I did say to you, you had some lessons that you had to learn around your self-worth. And that could be childhood issues, inner child wounding, or you were dealing with someone where that was at play. And so it was making your relationship very hard. You couldn't evolve, right? There could have been a lot of challenges. Past life relationship can be strong karmic ties with someone, but look, separation, Three of Swords, and it's led to a lot of hurt and pain. but it's also like you're cutting yourself free. And I also think you're shifting your perspective and your self-concept. And this is why you're like coming into this beautiful energy. The star card is healing as well. And so I think that's why you're attracting in now someone that's aligned with you at that level. Okay, as I said that, I've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Maybe you thought you had true love with this other person, but I think that they were more meeting you at that lower level and they came in to teach you something, Scorpio. Finances and career. Oh my God. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, I did say that there could be financial issues tied up in an ex or a past situation. And I also mentioned that I think that you could have taken a bit of a hit with your finances and you could be very focused on that. But I also said to you, I feel like there's someone around you romantically that's connected to your career, or your finances in some way, or they're coming in to support you, or you're building something together. You're focused on that, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I did say you've been a bit in 5 of Cups energy, right? Looking at everything that hasn't worked out. But I do think you're shifting, and Spirit's saying that because you're shifting into this positive mindset, you're attracting more of what you want, not what you don't want. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you see, you can't really make it up. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you, you're dealing with a person where maybe you have the same values, that you're from the same religion. For some of you, a person that's not from the same background, you know, could just be someone that's quite sort of different from you, but it could be very complementary. For others of you, you know, what I'm getting more so than that is this is about your spiritual path, okay? So this is you aligning with your destiny, right? Through these connections, you're learning about yourself, right? So you're evolving, and so I feel that there is a destined connection around you. So you're on that spiritual path. That's why you've had to kind of go through these karmic cycles. But you can break free from them. I'm not a fatalistic reader. I'm not the person that says to you, you're stuck in them and forced to go round and round. I think it's about shifting based on what you're learning. And you're learning a lot about yourself, right? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have the faith, Scorpio, that not everything doesn't work out, because that's that 5 of Cups energy. Maybe there's a bit of a fear here, because the Fool card is, oh, this is a bit of a risk. So you may have been feeling a bit like that, like there could be a bit of that fear of the unknown. Okay, but Spirit's saying that you can trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And have faith that what has taken place to date also had its place in your learning experience and your growth. So don't worry so much. Positive thinking, right? Okay, Scorpio. I might get you some Mystic Black Rose real quick. Spirit. Okay, protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angel shielding. So you are surrounded by positive energy and guardian angels. They're guiding you to make the right decisions. So there's something about this, I feel it's calling you and it's feeling right. So again, this is coming down to the trust. And then we've got trapped mental prison, Scorpio. So there's a lot of this fear coming up in the mind. Maybe you have a fear that if you take a leap, then you're going to get stuck in something that's going to disappoint you or hurt you. But you're never going to know until you take the leap. And I'm not getting that this is the same as what you've had, as I said, okay? Decision, uncertain, right? Yeah. I mean, I think, look, I can't tell you what to do, Scorpio, but make decisions from the place of intuition, not from the place of fear. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, what else do we need to know for Scorpio? Okay, butterflies. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. And then we've got interesting, fired up, completely done. And so I feel like this is what you've come from. I feel that this breakdown of whatever else you've had, there's a lot of big emotions around that, okay? We've got fired up, fuming with rage, overwhelming, explosion of emotions, very angry. You could have been dealing with a person where there was some extremity there, okay? Or there could be some lingering resentments around that situation, and maybe they keep occurring for you. And that's what's keeping you also stuck, mental prison, trapped, mental prison and stuck, right? There's this reliving and rehashing. So it's about letting go. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Completely done. Moving on, right? Moving on. And I also said to you that there was lessons. And so when we understand that now, we can release the resentments and we can sort of accept, surrender things, because we understand that there's growth there. So there's something to be gained from the experience. I'm not telling you to forgive anyone that's, been a narcissist or abusive or any of that, but for your own freedom, that's the approach, right? So completely done. It says lessons learned, ending cycles, moving on. Okay? And then one more. Influences, third parties, intervention, manipulation, and then we've got ghost, no contact. So this looks pretty bad, Scorpio. So whatever you've had to go through there with the karmic stuff, there could have been a lot of manipulation. There could have been third party energy around, intervention with the fired up, or maybe you were just dealing with someone that had some really toxic patterns and habits, okay? But, with the done and the leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact, it's like set yourself free. Okay, Scorpio, you hear what I'm saying? All right, well, I think that's beautiful, Scorpio. I mean, I'm seeing a really positive turnaround and exciting things for you in the month of May and beyond. All right, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.